Fair warning about the next two videos. I ran into some issues with recording them. I had a new program installed to capture this Skies of Arcadia Part 17 and 18. Unfortunately, I also picked up my microphone, which is not a big deal because I'm usually quiet, but this time I got a little salty during some of the fights, and I looked like I was trying to mine my throat for Loogie Gold, so I had to do a little bit of editing and speed up and things like this. So these videos will look a little bit different than some of the other ones, but they're mainly side quest stuff, so no feelings hurt. Either way, enjoy or not, and I'm not going to tell you what to do here, but enjoy. Welcome back to Skies of Arcadia Part 17. Looks like we're actually back in town with our new cool ship. Look, our name's on the big board. We're number 4. I like how our dad's called Dine of the Blue Storm.
Who's this joker?
These guys are usually doing gossip in town, so it's a good way of kind of seeing what everyone's thinking about during the moment. So they're all talking about how Nasrad was totally wrecked. Now's a good opportunity to, for one, check out some of the new bounties that we have in store. And also learn that we're called Vice the Valiant. Plus, we defeated one of the bounties, so I might as well get paid for it.
Wait, we haven't cashed in on Gordo for this long?
Yeah, it's been a little while. You can hold on to that stuff for a while, but you usually want to sell discoveries as quickly as possible, but yeah, wanted list, you can wait. So we got 2 new ones. We got Loose Cannon Lipin and the Ixanus Demons. Both of them are pretty tough fights, and both of them I'm going to do in this video and the next. So first off, we just have to let this guy read his own little book here. And we also got a new black spot, so guess who we're fighting again?
Hooray.
The black spot! The black spot!
We are fighting stains. Get the tide ready.
Oh god, it knows new attacks. Also, we got some crew members to pick up here in town. One of them here is Lawrence. He's kind of an asshole, but if you pay him enough money, he'll drive your ship. You have to have 10,000 gold to do it, but I pay him, and now he's a part of my crew.
Better be a damn good chauffeur.
Well, he's basically, I'm too cool for this. He's Shadow the Hedgehog of this game. Also, we can go over here to the inn, and let's talk to Polly.
Either those are her lips or she's always happy.
Or she just is bad with her lipstick.
Or she has allergies.
She does look like she's about to sneeze or has sneezed. But so we decided to say, hey, Polly, you should go with us and be on our ship. You know, just abandon the shop, whatever. So this whole conversation's her basically going, I don't know. And then her daughter going, just leave, I'll take care of it. You don't do anything anyway, you just stand on the counter. See, she got the same lip problem, just different color.
Guess I own a bar now, even though I can't drink.
I think the daughter's partially hoping that the mother goes away from sea so it gets some inheritance bar.
So for the record, is this part and the next part mostly going to be side stuff?
This entire video is side stuff. The next one is like half side stuff, half going into the main game.
But we get to make new friends.
Yeah, we get to make new friends. We get to add people to our crew. And this is basically kind of seeing the things we can do now that we have our own ship and are actually a captain. You notice the Delphinus actually pops down there at the bottom with some stuff. Also, we need to teach Enrique some new moves here with our moon barriers.
Yeah, well, clearly the main character needs some attacks. I mean, he did everything last video.
You say that now, but you'll see. As cool as you think he is now, just wait.
I don't know, how could you top him, like, getting all the stuff back, saving Vice, giving you a ship?
So the interesting thing about the first bounty is that he's supposed to appear right here next to the flailing man.
The third.
But first we also want to talk to little fat Naruto here. He also wants to join our crew for no reason.
Sure, you could be Ordnance.
The weird thing is he's supposed to be Ordnance, but it says Delegate. So, like, send him to do conversations, really?
He'll hypnotize them with his belly, and then they'll do whatever you want.
So those are the 2 bounties. When we come back here, he ends up standing right there trying to look all cool. You want to prepare a lot for this fight because it's a toughie. It's definitely a chapter transition to harder gameplay. Also good about this thing being a trade town is that usually these guys get new equipment to pick up.
I do like that the little guy, you don't even ask him. He's just, I am in your crew now.
He basically does that. Oh, you got a ship? Well, I'm on your crew, so...
It's just like, what? No. Who approved this?
So there's a couple guys that are like that are just like, you don't have to do anything to get them on your team. And then other ones you have to do special bullshit with, like the paid one and all that. Alright, see you, Smiley. Like he's like, I'm not gonna look at this ugly guy. Alright, so...
I've got a mother of an inch and it won't go away!
Alright, so now we shove him, go, hey loser, let's fight.
What the hell? You don't hear that.
I don't know what that was. Maybe it was a ship flying by or something.
No, that was the guy going, you?
What a loser. He just thinks he's super cool and we have to knock him down a peg or two. My name's Vice. So basically just saying we're gonna beat you up for cash. And he's thinking if I beat up this kind of slightly more famous person, I can get some notoriety. This might be right, I guess.
Let's just punch each other in the face.
He's like, so let's fight outside the city, aka on top of your ship. So we're gonna do that.
So basically this entire fight is them saying, hey, I could punch your face for money, come here.
Yeah, 3 against 1, you're fucked. He doesn't like his dad, apparently. You have a dad? Ica has that mean thing where it's just like, you're a reptile, aren't you? So we learn his dad is Sentime, which is that engineer guy that helped us in Isataka. So he's basically dissing this really cool guy. And he's just like, what's your problem? You dissing someone cool? But he growls very unenergetically. Voice acting 101. Oh god.
So we're fighting a cow catcher.
We're fighting a train with a fist on it.
That is actually pretty cool, though.
And it's called Gun Arm. Guess why? Because it has a gun and an arm.
How did you even get that atop our ship?
How do you sneak that on the ship?
Who let that through customs?
Alright, so as I mentioned, this tough fight is, you gotta be a little bit prepared for it because your people on your team are just going to die. First off, he's tough, and a lot of his attacks are ridiculous. Also, he has these super fast little laser modules that pop out, so 3 of them you can see there. They always go first, and they always target the same person. And by same person, I mean Fina.
What a shock.
So you want to try to kill them as quickly as possible, though every so often, he makes a new one. So if you can't have them all dead permanently, he'll just bring some back. You don't have to worry about magic in this fight at all. All of his stuff is special attacks, which makes it a little more difficult because I can't use things like Delta Shield to block anything. If you notice, these guys do actually decent damage.
Enrique just runs up. Vice, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I should probably stop them from murdering our friends.
So Enrique does have some abilities like Vice, at least in the combat-wise. It's not as much of a tank as Vice, so he doesn't hit as much for damage, but he's got a good, unique combination of support and attack abilities. I don't know why I'm even doing this. This feels like a waste of time, in hindsight. So first off, he does this target search thing. If you remember, that's what the Golem did, usually before he did something ridiculous. You might guess it's probably going to be something similar to that. Now, one of the nice things is because those little laser things always do normal attacks, Skull Shield is actually a really nice special ability to use. The only downside is it does use some of your SP, which you're going to need all you can get in this fight. But nice thing is that it always goes first, so you just throw the Skull Shield on and this pirate will block all damage those stupid laser flying assholes use.
Well, he has so much mass.
See, 0 damage. And a counterattack.
Oh, nice.
And he does it for each one of them, too. So, once again, or you could just dodge. Fine.
A realization, what kind of skull has horns on its chin?
A demon? I don't know.
Let's try this.
So I waste my time healing. I know there's a bit of foreshadowing, but it's because of this.
And drives off the ship.
And she's dead.
Wow.
So why isn't he part of our crew?
And here's the sad thing, that's not his most powerful attack.
Oh shit.
This better be good.
Here's his like ridiculous stab pose thing. Looks cool, but it is what it is. So now, we need to get Fina back to life here. See, the one I'm saying is the strongest attack you'll see here in a minute. It doesn't do as much damage, but it's way worse. But either way, we got to get all 4 people up if we want to be at full power here. This game definitely says, hey, if you lose people, the game gets harder, which is not exactly the most fair thing.
Hey, if people die, you're screwed.
Yep. See, now they're aiming for the next weakest person. They're very systematic.
Let's try this.
Because of this bastard, I use almost all my Ryzen crystals, which pisses me off. Sodas, ah.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
What just happened? Oh god!
Poke. I've gotten to the point of just getting used to skipping that one.
I don't wanna.
This is his most powerful attack.
Wow.
So this is the reason it's most powerful. It doesn't do as much damage, but the laser cannon has a chance of an instant KO. The problem is, for whatever reason during this fight, every single time he does it, except for once, is an instant KO. Like, I get the worst luck on the planet, so I bring like, hey, Vice back. I can be back in the fight, right? So I try to heal everyone back up again because of all the damage. He brings out another little guy. I'm gonna basically give a play-by-play commentary on high speed. This fight actually goes on for a while because it's a lot of reviving. So this is something cool. See, watch. Shoots me and I die again from instant death.
I'm back. Bleh. I'm back. Bleh.
I did use an item called Aura of Valor. You may remember getting it a long time ago. You notice it actually completely topped off my SP gauge. There's a reason I did that. Because as a captain, I get a new, awesome, badass attack that I want to use. But the only way it works is that everyone's alive. But unfortunately, 2 people are dead. So...
Did Sidewinder just instantly kill someone?
Yep, it killed Ica. So yeah, this fight's not easy. And every single attack that guy does is like hard hitting. So now Bean is dead. So it's a lot of keeping people alive is a pain in the ass. So he shoots me again. He dies again.
Jesus.
God damn it.
Why do you keep bringing me back from the abyss? I'm sick of this pain, help!
Is this hell? All right, you're back. Okay, cool. All right, now you're back. Cool. Now we can take him on. Luckily that he used that move, so now I get to use a new badass captain attack called Prophecy. Prophecy.
We call forth of the ancients.
Thank God we practiced this.
I just see Cupel there like, I'm here too!
Hey losers, prepare for some music because I had to edit.
Yes!
Yeah!
Perfect!
Wreck their ship! All right. Adios, Sitsu. See, it does a lot of damage. I hit them with the moon.
So, didn't we just do what Fina was trying to prevent?
Well, shut up.
This entire game was preventing the moons from blowing us up, and then we just blow up the moon.
So there's 2 of them. There's Prophecy, and there's another one that I don't use yet. It's really cool. You'll see when I use it, but I've been using Prophecy because it's way more powerful. It's good for wiping the field, or it's a good also standby of like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna be mean.
Keep in mind, Highwing, we did that to save the world. Actually, no, we didn't. We did it just to fight this random asshole.
We did it to get a bounty, and not even a good one. Which
I beg to differ. He's murdered me like 15 times.
it's not even a paycheck. He's a job. He's supposed to be a milk job.
Fighting robot jobber here, who now, oh god. I love how the music's like da 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 da. It automatically goes to bad. Damn it. Basically, I just have to outlive him. No, not again! Wow, that one didn't kill her. That's the only time it didn't work. Of course, because it wasn't targeting Vice.
Just sitting there flabbergasted like, oh, I survived.
Epilepsy warning.
Yep.
Anytime Enrique does anything.
Or anytime anyone does anything. Oh god damn it, 3,000 damage. Shit!
That sudden pitch shift in tone. It's just like da 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 dun, da 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 dun.
No, god damn it! Stop making me waste Rizlim crystals. If you'd be surprised, the next bounty fight goes very similar to this.
What, just death incarnate?
The only time is I actually lost the first time I fought against them.
Wow.
Yep, that was my voice going wow, because I was like, well, I was saying wow because usually Rampage requires target search first as a kind of fair warning. He just shot it out for no reason. Finally, get the fucking door! Oh god, finally.
That was fun.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
I had a blast.
I'm sure.
Multiple times in the face.
Just imagine Vice going, what are you talking about? This was fun. There's a laser passing by.
This is an easy fight. Bang.
So we fought on the ship, and then we dragged his tired ass back to where he was standing before to give him some lessons. Your dad's cool. He's cooler than you. Shut up.
I really wish at this point we just kind of do a heel turn and say, fuck it, he's part of our crew now.
It would never be that cool. Plus, he'd have to be arrested. Well, you know, I don't understand bounty systems in this game because you don't really arrest him, you beat him up, and then you get paid for it. You get paid to teach him a lesson. So he's just sitting there going like, why don't you just find out the cool things you want to do because I gotta have a lesson at the end of this or something. Looking at the guy wiggling around.
Why did you fight over my body?
Moonstone blast. I bow my head to Device as he walks down. He's being an idiot.
I bow my feet to you.
So at this point, you might want to take a rest. Just thinking out loud here.
Heard you got shot by a cannon. How'd that go?
More than once.
You might want to take a rest in game and in real life.
Yes. Because that fight, I fast forwarded because it did take a long time. Now we're just fast forwarding back to the. I'm just going right to the Piastel fight. Here's Piastel fight number 2.
So Steve kidnapped me in my sleep.
Did she get raptor feet all of a sudden?
She's always had raptor feet.
I never noticed that before.
So she's basically kind of going through her spiel again. We're just like, yeah, stop it. But at the same time, this does give some a little bit insight in the Piastel character. A little Ollie sensor. Because I cleared my throat. This time, she's talking about how, like, 7 years ago.
Piastel's just like, where'd that ska band come from?
But she's sitting there, she's saying that she's been chasing Vice for over 7 years.
On guard.
Lady, I'm only 5. You went in 15. Shit.
So this fight's very similar to the first fight. The only difference is that her normal attacks can cause characters to have certain status effects, and also her version of Tempest Dance goes longer and does more damage. Other than that, it's exactly the same. So compared to the last fight, this one's a cakewalk. Especially if you really want to be a dick and hit him with the moon again.
So to do the full team special attack, do you need the meter all the way up, or do you just specifically need 39?
You need the meter all the way up, and you need all 4 players to be alive, and without things like stone effect like Vice has right now.
Vice is just having a bad day, isn't he?
I'm having a bad day.
Gets shot by a cannon, turned to stone, cut apart.
See, you start learning at this point in the game that status effects wreck your shit.
I'm bleeding out. I'm bleeding out.
Oh God, help him die in, Enrique.
I thought he was gonna punch Vice.
So I decided to hit him with the moon cannon. Enough of this shit. I'm gonna play it my way. Oh!
But it isn't just you hit him with the moon. You jump up to the moon and pull it down with you.
Yep. Don't worry. There's like 8 of them or something. I don't know.
Well, we've used 2, so that leaves 6.
I don't know. Actually, still alive. Okay. Just punch him down. Like, you hit me, punch. You do want to make sure to keep the Delta Shield up because, and the more you start fighting her, the more she starts casting that Eternum bullshit.
Next fight is all she ever does.
Oh goddamn! I kind of learned at this point that Enrique, as cool as he is, he's kind of hard to keep alive.
Well, yeah, he's royalty. He's not used to the, trials of battle. Where just this dude drives in a truck and then shoots you in the face.
That was like it hurt. For my last move, I drive this through your foot.
If you do defeat an enemy and someone's knocked out, you notice they get no experience. So Enrique got nothing from being dead.
Yep. I think someone in the last fight had that issue too.
She's upset because I just can't beat revenge. You're like, oh, come on. I love that look. Come on. Come on. We learned from this point that she's basically that kind of person. You don't understand my pain.
The pain of having a mohawk and ponytails.
And a square finger.
You did this to me, Vice.
She really hates us. So now we're going to go back to the destroyed city of Nazrad here to pick up some other stuff, including crew members. At this point, I'm basically, with the exception of one, I think, 1 or 2 people, I'm oh shit, I almost did it again.
File is corrupted.
I'm going back and getting as many of the crew members at this point as I can. There's a couple of them that I have to do fit specific goals to pick up, but we'll deal with that when the time passes. I still have quite a bit of game to go. So the first guy you can pick up on your crew is over here on this side of the wall. I think we've seen him before, I think. Don't quote me on that.
Nazareth looks okay for being destroyed to fuck.
They just burn the textures a little bit.
We can do that in Photoshop.
We're in the middle of our restoration process. It's going pretty well.
Day 1.
Somehow nobody was in Nazareth when it got attacked.
We find this guy up here with his little whip and giant cannon. He's mad because he calls himself the best gunner around, but he fell asleep during the attack and missed it. So of course he makes the perfect crew member.
He's reliable.
We need to have a talk with Vice about, hiring crew.
There needs to be some kind of interview process.
Yeah, look at his little heart tattoo on his arm, too. Punch.
Well, that's just endearing.
I'm the reason Nazrad was destroyed. Let me join your crew. No.
He joins us as a gunner, so he'll handle the cannons. Clearly he did a good job.
You need something big and vulnerable protected? I'm your man.
As a matter of fact, wait.
We got the enemies here.
At least he warned us this time.
So you know this is pretty early games because going up and down ladders has no shortcuts. You can't slide down ladders or anything. It's like, I'm going to take each step carefully. Don't hurt yourself.
I think being a pirate captain, Vice would do something cool like slide down it in a badass way.
A backflip or something.
Just like ride it down with 2 feet in one hand. Woo!
Wait, did I leave this in here? Wait, there we go. Like, why would I leave a shot of him just standing there? What was I thinking at the time? Now, one thing you do want to do is run by specifically the guild owner of this particular town. For one, because if you remember Dacket's friendship trap tunnel thing? Well, we got a Daka coin, which is 1 silver coin. This person wants to buy it for 20,000 gold, so sell it to him.
Huh.
He's the only person who buys the coin that way. But we need all the money we can, because in the upcoming part, we're going to need 100,000 gold. I'm pretty close right now, so I just need that amount for to continue the game's progress. Also, we want to go up here, because there's this fat cat lady up here.
Are you from No More Heroes?
Probably before that, then.
It is, but just like the resemblance is uncanny.
Another person to bring onto our crew. She works as a merchant. Although she's obnoxious, she knows how to make the money.
Are you able to buy things from her on the ship?
Not on the ship, but once we get back to our home island, she does open up a shop.
So she's part of our crew, but not on the ship.
She is on the ship, but
Okay.
I'll show you here in a second what actual crews actually do for the ship itself. It's actually pretty cool. Stomp around here, and there is another cham. Whoop-de-whoop. Actually, on the other side of it, after the destruction, and not beforehand, but afterwards, there is a chest over here that contains a moonberry.
Looting!
So be sure not to miss that. So also, I'm going to go back to my hometown, continuing my search for crew. Might as well steal from the crew of my dad.
Hey, Dad, I'm stealing your B team.
Cool. Wait. Don't look at my chin. So we were like, who's the most qualified in this town? I think it's this guy right here. Hi.
I mesmerized you by waving my hand.
So these kids are like, we can't be pirates, but you know what can be pirate? A dog.
He's even younger than them.
But he has more brains.
You want me to hire this Pomeranian as part of my pirate crew? Sure!
Not the worst decision I made today.
I spent $10,000 on friendship.
He joins as a jester of sorts. So now, if we go down to the actual click on the new pages, we get a section that says change crew. It shows a list of all the crew members we have in certain positions. Each crew member actually has different specific moves they can do for the ship or passive things like that. So, for example, we got Kazim as the gunner. Having him as a gunner increases the damage output of our primary cannons. He actually increases the ship's quickness just by being there. So each person has their own little effects, as you can see. We actually get alternate options to switch between the helmsman and the gunsman and things like that, so we can kind of switch and alternate to the people we like. But we have a lot of positions to fill either way. So she, as crew command, can replenish a character's magic points, so they each have their own little special abilities.
What are you doing here?
He doubles all your spell points for 1 turn when he uses a move. It's just, I don't often use his move because it's fucking Marco. Crew commands are kind of interesting. I don't use them as much as I would like to admit, but some of them can give you some cool special powers. So you just have to basically use special points to get special abilities.
And you can only use those when you're in a ship fight.
Right, in a ship fight. There's some that are passive, like the Kazim one where your main cannons just do more damage naturally. Now we made it back to Crescent Isle, our new home base.
Are we gonna get that old man's dead bones as a crew member?
So, as I said, Enrique he's so cool. Look at him.
I've never been outside. The sun burns. Help.
Oh, drinking. Oh. So he gets seasick or airsick pretty easily. So he's just like, oh,
That's not airsick. That's drunk.
Fina, what have you been feeding him? Alcohol? Is that a problem? I coughed and puked in my hand.
What's this gold saga y'all have?
This non-alcoholic beverage. Are you ready to see some weird characters?
Always.
A gangly old man, for one.
Just his voice.
Oh god, we are hiring the dead dude. Ow.
There we go. So we get a gnome and a skeleton with a beard. Brahm here is considered the best engineer that's ever lived. So he's going to be actually our ship upgrade guide. We pay him money to make our ship more badass. And we got Ismail here, which is a builder. So he builds things on the base, builds up the island to our specifications, upgrades things. So there's an element of us building our base to our specifications. So these two guys are in charge of that.
There's something you were to say, this is Ismail, he fits in the canon.
But they need a gold deposit to be able to do it, which is why I need the 100,000 gold. Because I have to pay the certain tall men
Oh my gosh.
to upgrade my ship for 25,000 gold. And I have to pay him to make this island to a base with 75,000 gold. So at this point, if you don't have 100,000 gold, you can't progress in the main story without it. So if you just can get it ahead of time, it just makes things quicker.
So I have a beef here. Where were these two losers when we were abandoned here?
They were sent, if you read out the text, they were actually sent here by Gilder.
Oh, okay.
He's looking out for us.
Yeah. He's given some support here, so we just pay him the gold to build. He looks happy now. That keeps the heart going.
Now I can pay my insurance for a day.
Oh. All right, then we talk to Nail Mouth here.
The cobbler.
Yep. I think he's a little healthier, if you had to ask. So once we've actually paid them for their services... Oh, there you go. So basically we have to rest on the island until tomorrow morning, and then we have the ability to flying to past the stone reefs with our Delphinus. We weren't able to do it before because it hasn't been overhauled. But it is rather important at this point, and as a reminder, we need to make a new flag, guys. Remember when I put up that whole vote thing about the sword and the cat and dolphin? I guess we're going to find out who the winner is today.
For people who haven't checked the thread.
Or couldn't guess based on that. Because there's a pretty big landslide.
Yeah.
This is the first one. I'm actually considering getting that as a tattoo.
Be a pretty sweet tattoo.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
It's nostalgic for me, at least. But I think it's a badass one, but at the same time, who cares about that shit? That's the one Vice designed, so we go over to Ica going like, let's design something unique, and just saying we're a team and everything. But design a character look just like me.
I don't have an ego.
And to give some cats some personality, because I don't have any.
Cat got like the least amount of votes, unfortunately.
I think I voted for Cat, actually.
So, this is Dolphin. This is the one everyone voted for.
I can see why.
That's known as a Delphinus, apparently, a flying dolphin.
Everyone who voted for the dolphin, I would like to hear your reason for that.
I like the idea that you can go sorry, but I like the one I made after being shown that shit. Like, that's selfish. Like, it's cool, but I like my ideas. I'm captain.
I'm kind of sad Enrique didn't make one.
When did he have the time? That'd be funny if he's like, oh, give me a second, and then he shows you like a cartoon, like crayon drawing. This is a face.
I was taught bureaucracy, not art.
Just like the cover from a Cure album.
What, the dolphin?
I like how Vice said, well, it's not going to strike fear into the hearts of anyone. Well, you're supposed to be a good guy, Vice.
Yeah, he forgets that sometimes. I'm pure evil. So we camp on the island after eating a bunch of grape fish, I'm sure.
I'm on fire.
So we've also decided that coming up, this is kind of pushing the plot forward, is we're going to be looking for the next moon crystal.
Swear to God, Enrique looks like he's decomposing.
I am. So now we actually ask Fina about her relationship with this Ramirez character. So now we get to find out some info. Looks like she'd awkwardly tumble backwards. Okay, awkwardly, get away. Just starts tumbling backwards to get away. About ... Ramirez. So, of course, we mentioned that she's a Sylvite, which is ancient civilization. And we also learn that Ramirez is too. We also learn he's the most powerful warrior of this ancient race. His blade's so sharp it can cut through light. So, he's buddies with Fina. So there's a closest there, but then he just completely turned his back on them and did his own thing. We still don't know why.
One day he discovered Jägermeister.
Oh, I know how that feels.
Fina secretly turning Enrique evil.
So it's like, I'll tell you everything I know. I really don't know much. So basically, they were getting ahead of time saying, this guy's the strongest character. So now we get to do whatever we want. Either one of those answers is right. I'm happy. Aren't you?
Start being happy again.
That keeps my heart going.
I can summon skeletons. What can Ramirez do?
Oh shit, it was already going.
So through the power of friendship, we'll make it through. You see?
Yeah, look at your new friends. This goofy-ass captain and this zombie prince.
Look, everyone, I have one joke related to me. I'm gonna run with it.
I'll work on the other ones. Just starts writing on his own. Shit, that doesn't work. So basically, Aika's making fun of him. He's like, I'm not, I don't need to be woken up.
I do like the fact that he's still, like, pandered. He's like, 5 minutes. Go away. I'm royalty, damn it.
But they're treating him like royalty. He's like, stop treating me like royalty. I'm a big boy. After napping on the sand, getting washed away by the currents of our island.
What currents? It's a lake!
Well, yeah, but there's still a beach. And there's moons. Lots of moons. So we decided to now go to Yafotoma, which is the new land we're going to find the blue moonstone, which is fun to say. Moon bluestone, which controls wind and water. Yafutoma, which is... no one's actually been to Yafutoma. Or some people have. It's just very hard to get to because it's a country far east of Nazure. Small group of islands. It's Japan, okay?
I was gonna say, I have a feeling I know what the theme is here.
They're protected by scales and eat by manipulating 2 sticks to pick up their food. Leave it to Aika to come up with the imaginative image.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah!
What the hell?
Cuble's like, nope, nope.
What the hell's going on?
Enrique is one of them. I betrayed you!
I love my new costume. They just can't imagine it with 2 sticks. What freaks those Japanese are.
Instead of air sickness, now I get seasickness! Look, I just get sick. That's all I can do.
That's my shtick. Not the kind I use to pick up food.
Mother wouldn't let me go outside, you see.
So we need to go to a city called Esperanza. It's kind of a port city that is the last bastion before going to Yafutama. But we'll be going there on the next video. So, you'll see.
I'm excited to see what kind of crew members we get there.
Audio sensor.
Oh, there'll be more of them.
Oh man, that was pretty good.
It was perfect for what happened, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what? Already on sister? What? Yes!
I should have added the music from Majora's Mask when the moon's crashing.
Yeah.
That's hindsight. And I was actually editing with frustration.
It could have been worse. You could have done something really corny like the final boss music to Final Fantasy VII.
I don't like Final Fantasy. Then we lose subscribers, I'm sorry. Really, I just don't care for it that much.
Like I said, it was a good decision.
And I don't care for Kingdom Hearts either. I think... I'll shut up now.
This was the episode where everybody left.
Now it is. None of the offensive shit we said. It's because I made fun of Kingdom Hearts, huh?
I mean...
If we ever go to like some kind of con panel, if we ever get some kind of cool con panel. I get there, it's like, you said you didn't like Kingdom Hearts, right? Yeah, get them. As all of them stand up with pitchforks and torches.
No, all of them have keyblades.
I was about to say.
You don't even get inside the door, you're just bludgeoned across the head by one of those things.
Just to piss them off more, as soon as everyone starts pulling out keyblades, they go, what is that? And then just a shot of me running out of the building with an army chasing after me.